Well guys, you made it back for another one. Welcome back to Sketch Factor. Once again, I am Patrick, and today I present to you a trail build from forever ago. This was a berm we built way back in the month of January, which is forever in YouTube time. Realistically though, it was only about 2 months ago. Before we begin guys, if you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and smash the like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now let's get into it. Today's main objective was to build a secondary option for our trail anger management that would start and end into the same place and just be an optional add-on loop. This trail will eventually be packed with features, but for now, it's just the boring cutting the trails and the tedious work. Today, here to help is my mom, Jacob, and our good friend Alex. In general, we had an idea what the plan was going to be, but as usual, most of the time my plans change. We ended up scrapping the entire plan and replacing it with a different strategy I like to call the make it up as you go. The build seemed to start out quickly, but as we soon realized when I looked down at my watch, it was taking way longer than we had expected. As soon as we'd cleared all the leaves and branches and organic matter, it was time to get to work on the berm. But as usual, we encountered a few problems. The first problem was that the berm was going to send you right into what would be a pond come springtime. And the second, there were multiple huge rocks in the berm that had to be removed. You may ask, why remove the rocks, Patrick? Just leave them there and go over them. You do have a mountain bike. Well, from my past experiences, my tires love to go flat. So I decided it'd be better to take the rocks out now while building it and just save the work later on. But to fix problem one, we ended up taking those rocks that we had just dug out and lining them up at the end of the berm and covering them in dirt. This redirected you up a hill that would later lead you to a very steep line and drop line that we were building in the spring. In order to fix problem 2 though, we had to do one of my least favorite things. Dig dirt where there seems to be no dirt. Well, seems like I just have to suck it up and dig. But on to the next part, we had to finish cutting the bench as well up the hill. This is because the hill was very unlevel to start and a steep upslope. In order to be able to transition into what would be the drop and roll, we would have to be able to get up the hill first. As we started to lose daylight, we started to pack things up. Knew we wanted to get a few laps in just to test it out and see if there were any adjustments that needed to be made. When coming back to ride, we had realized the turn leading you into the berm was not wide enough. Oh well, just another problem to fix next time. In the meantime, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe, and until next time, I'm Patrick, and make sure you keep it sketchy.